Hello, math lovers. We have been solving questions on quadratic functions and their features and solving quadratic equations. So, most of the questions about transformation of the quadratic functions. So, another question is here. F of x is shown. You can pause the video and you can just read the question first to understand it. So, f of x is shown here in the first graph, okay? In the first graph, f of x is given to us. Let me choose f of x given to us in the first graph. So here in the second graph, g of x is given to us, but g of x is obtained by some changes of the f of x. We did some changes on the f of x and we obtained the g of x, okay? So they are asking what are those changes? What is the value of a and what is the value of b? So to solve this type of questions, let's write the equation of the f of x first, okay? F of x, it seems here, due to vertex form. We can write the vertex. Vertex is at 1 comma negative 1, okay? So we can write the vertex a times x minus 1 whole square minus 1, okay? This is the vertex of the first function. It is passing to 0, 0 here. So you can find the value of a, which is 1 already. It is not important in this question, but let's write x minus 1 whole square minus 1, okay? This is our f of x function, okay? So what about g of x function? When we come to g of x function, the vertex of g of x function is at negative 2 comma positive 1, okay? So when we write the g of x function here, according to the vertex, let's write it x minus minus 2, which is becoming x plus 2, okay? Then square and plus 1. So we need to see here what kind of changes are done here. So while you are going this graph to this graph, what kind of changes done? Okay. We notice two type of changes here. What is the first one? First one is x minus 1 becomes x plus 2. X minus 1 becomes x plus 2. Okay. And then second change is here. Negative 1, which is k component of the vertex. Negative 1 becomes positive. Okay. So what kind of operation is done from x minus 1 to x plus 2. So how much x plus 2 is bigger than x minus 1? If I add if I add 3 to x minus 1, as you see, x minus 1 plus x minus 1 plus 3, you will have x plus 2. It means that 3 added to 3 added to what? X minus 1 to obtain x plus 2. As you see here, when I add in place of x, if I plug x plus 3 in place of x, if I plug x plus 3. So if I write here f of x plus 3 in place of x, so we will have x plus 2 inside. So from minus 1, how I can obtain plus? So plus 1. If I add minus 1 plus 2, minus 1 plus 2, it's becoming 1. Okay, so it can be explained by this way, which is 3, which is 3, which is 2. Okay, or in another way, means like more, if I want to dive more deeper, in place of x, to obtain g of x, if you write g of f of x plus 3, f of x plus 3 plus 2. If I try to find this function from f of x, really I will get g of x or not, okay? Let's ask this question to ourselves. F of x plus 3. To find f of x plus 3, in place of x, when I see in function f of x, in place of x plus 3, I need to put x plus 3 minus 1 whole square minus 1 plus aside I need to put 2 because this is from f of x function, okay? This plus 2 is here plus 2, okay? So let's simplify it. X plus 3 minus 1 is which is x plus 2, okay? Square. Minus 1 and the plus 2 here is becoming plus 1, which is, as you see, g of x function, okay? So it means that g of x function can be written as f of x plus 3, okay, plus 2. So in these both ways, algebraically, you can solve it, and you can think about graphically what happened? There is a vertical shift, there is a horizontal shift, or horizontal, or you can consider that. What happened to f of x graph? Another way it came to my mind that from this vertex, you shifted to where this vertex, okay? You shifted to this vertex. So it means that 3 units left, 3 units left, and 2 units up. 3 units left means 3 units, 3 units left means, 3 units left means you have x plus 3, okay? X plus 3. And the 2 units up means plus 2 unit up. It means that A will be 3 and B will be 2. In 3 different ways, you can explain this question. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you got the answer with me. Okay. Thanks so much. So see you in the next video.